Welcome Gemini to your weekly reading. This is for the 10th to the 17th of March. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Gemini, I'm going to start off by looking at the area you should focus on. We will then look at your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Gemini, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here, and we're looking at the area you should focus on, and I'm just going to get your clarifier. So we want to see what the Ace of Wands is all about for Gemini, please. Death. Gemini, what I'm seeing here is an incredibly positive and exciting energy. Because what I see happening for you this week is that out of the blue, something is going to present itself as an opportunity or possibility. This is our Ace of Wands energy, but it comes from the hand of God. It has this energy of just popping up when you least expect it. And when this possibility or opportunity presents itself, what it does, my dear Geminis, it allows you to leave a certain situation, circumstance, or relationship behind that you've been wanting to leave for some time, but for various reasons you could not or felt you could not leave. So a simple example of this would be, Gemini, if you have been desperately unhappy at your job for some time and you've had no success in finding another job. Ace of Wands is the energy, say perhaps, of a friend phoning you up and saying, Gemini, I just heard my company is hiring people with your skill set. Send me your resume and CV and I'll put in a good word. Gemini, if you have been desperately unhappy where you're living, perhaps you're unhappy in the apartment, or you have dreadful neighbors, or you just do not feel at home in this particular neighborhood. Ace of Wands could be somebody you know, a friend or family member, phoning you up and saying, Gemini, I just saw there's an apartment going in my building. It's perfect for you. It's in your price range. Send me your details and I'll put your application forward. Whatever this is for you, Gemini, something is coming in and it's going to allow you to leave something behind that you've wanted to close off or end for some time. And this is what you give your time and attention to this week. Now let us move on and see what Ten of Wands is all about that is sitting in your possible challenges. So we want to see now what Ten of Wands is all about for Gemini, please. The Queen of Pentacles. Gemini, I feel this Ten of Wands energy is very connected to what you're closing off for good. And Ten of Wands is coming through, letting me know, Gemini, that you've been wanting this to end for some time. It has not been an easy journey and experience for you. And of course, Gemini, that is completely understandable. Working for a boss who is toxic, living with dreadful neighbors, being in a relationship where you know this is not your person is not easy. And I see with Ten of Wands, you've really persevered. You might have tried different things to make it work, but at the end of the day, you just understood this is simply not for me. And now with Ten of Wands, you're going to be able to put down this heavy load as you accept this new wand of infinite possibility and you now walk through a new door. You this week, my dear Geminis, are presenting as Queen of Pentacles. It does not matter if you are masculine or feminine. It is the energy of Queen of Pentacles I am speaking about. And we see, Gemini, that as this change comes about for you, it places you in a far more secure and grounded energy. You know, Gemini, when we are involved in situations that don't fit with who we are, we can become very distracted and ungrounded and all over the place as we try to juggle our own emotions as we navigate through these challenging periods. But now, my dear Geminis, as you see this coming through, you start to feel your power coming back. You start to feel like yourself again. And as you can see, the Queen is holding the pentacle and she's looking down at it. That pentacle there represents the Ace of Wands. Whatever this is for you, you see the potential, you see the value, and you know, my dear Geminis, that this is the answer you've been waiting for. The little rabbit at our Queen's feet tells us, Gemini, that you're entering into a lucky period as you release this past energy behind and move into something new, something that is far more fitting and beneficial to you. So, Gemini, I do not see any big challenges coming up for you this week. Let us move on now and see what the star is all about that is sitting in messages and advice from Spirit. So we want to see now what the star is for Gemini, please. Four of Wands. Wow, Gemini, what a beautiful message you are receiving from Spirit. Spirit wants you to know, my dear Geminis, that you are indeed leaving the past behind and entering into a far more blessed and lucky period. This is our star energy. Spirit wants you to know that you are going to start feeling and seeing your blessings coming in one by one. They also want you to know that with all of this positive shift of energy, you, my dear Geminis, are going to have a wonderful sense of accomplishment. It's as though you look back to all you have been through and you really have a great sense of pride. And you're really proud of yourself for what you have been through and how you have managed it and overcome it. Four of Wands is also our 1111 card, which confirms, Gemini, that your vibration is rising. As you release this energy and say yes to the Ace of Wands, you're going to see more and more wonderful and good things coming into your life. This is all very connected to the blessings that are now coming through for you. We truly see an ending here and a wonderful new beginning into a new chapter of your life. Now let us move on and see what Seven of Swords is all about, that is sitting in the possible outcome of the week. Right, let us see now what Seven of Swords is all about for Gemini, please. Ten of Cups. Gemini, as I mentioned, we see a wonderful shift of energy, and by the end of the week we're seeing 10 of Cups coming out. And 10 of Cups is the happily ever after card. So what this tells me is that you, Gemini, really identify what this Ace of Wands is for you and what it can bring in for you, and you are not going to let this opportunity slip through your fingers. With Seven of Swords here, I see by the end of the week, Gemini, you're looking at what this is very logically and strategically. You want to ensure you maximize this opportunity, and you're going to take it seriously as you plan everything out in detail. How you're going to do it, where you're going to do it, when you're going to do it. And what I'm seeing here is that this is something you've been waiting for for some time. And for some of my Geminis, it's been a really long time. And so you're going to really work with it and give it the time and attention it needs so it grows and expands in ways you haven't yet even dreamed of. With 10 of Cups here, my dear Geminis, you're on the right path. Don't hesitate, don't second guess yourself. Once this Ace of Wands appears, just say yes and move forward. Exciting week ahead, Gemini. Let us go ahead now and get a message from your angels for the week. So we want to see now what Gemini's angels would like to share with them, please. Listen to your intuition. Gemini, this week your angels want you to know that your intuition is heightened. You can trust your gut feelings, your premonitions, messages you are receiving in your dreams. This is the way your angels are communicating with you, letting you know what's right for you, which direction to go in. And when something feels a little off, this is your angels telling you, wait, Gemini, you need more information. Something is not quite clear or being revealed to you. So Gemini, trust that wise wisdom within you. It will not let you down. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.